Hey guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I make fashion related and kind of like lifestyle videos. And if you'd like my content, then be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. But in this video, I'm going to talk about how to stay self-motivated. And I just want to apologize for being absent for a little bit. I was sick around 2 weeks ago, and then just this past week it turned into bronchitis, so that's been super fun. I'm still sick right now. Just wanted to still give you guys a video to watch. So let's just get right into it, and I'm gonna sip my tea and try not to sound too disgusting for you. Self-motivation. This is something that I used to just throw on a resume in my early teens and 20s because it looks good for potential job offers. But over the years, it's been something that I've adapted into my life. It's a trait of mine now, and I have really noticed that I've been pretty self-motivated, or a very self-motivated person. I feel like in your 20s and 30s, like once you get to your like mid-20s, you really start to know exactly who you are, and you grow up as a person so much in that time period. I'm not a very social person. When I'm put in a social environment, I am pretty social. I will talk. I have no problem speaking in front of a crowd or anything like that. But in general, if I were to choose between like a hike in the woods and crafting at home versus going out and partying all night and being around a huge group of people, I would definitely choose the first options. That's just the type of person I am. And when you spend more time alone and not in like groups of friends all the time, you need to just watch yourself, I feel, and make sure that you are not kind of like digging yourself into a hole, and you're always staying motivated and productive. And for me, it's not really a task anymore to try to get myself going and remember to do things and distract myself or focus on something instead of just kind of like sit there in my room. It's kind of just what I find enjoyable, like crafting, wood burning, walks in the woods, adventuring, taking photos, making videos like this, reading. I love reading. That is just who I am. But every single person, no matter what kind of hobbies they're into, no matter who they are, everyone has to have a little bit of self-motivation in them. So a good way to start with that is to create lists. I found that this helps me so much because it gives you like a purpose and also a sense of accomplishment at the end when you can cross things off the list and know that you did them. And it's a way to kind of keep your mind and brain organized so you don't forget to do things or you don't forget things. So making lists and having like a cute notebook to do it in is a really helpful tool for self-motivation. Keep your spaces clean when you can. Obviously, we all have busy lives. We don't have all the time in the world to stop and clean after ourselves. We have to rush out the door and go somewhere and get things done that are more important. But there is a part of your brain that will kind of let you know what is more important, and you have to kind of tune into that. So with your discretion, if you have to go to work, obviously you're not cleaning your room, you're going to work. But when you have free time, sometimes I have felt in the last year the most that keeping organized really helps anxiety levels, and it keeps me calm, keeps me self-motivated, and everything just being less cluttered just makes you want to get up in the morning and get something done rather than waking up in like a heaping mess and you can't find anything. It takes 10 times longer to get out the door. So just keeping a organized space, it keeps yourself organized mentally. It really helps with production and motivation in that way. Another great tip for staying self-motivated is to be aware of how much time you're spending on technology. Get off the technology when you can and kind of just experience the world through the lenses that you were given on your face, through your eyes. Stop looking at a screen. Feel the senses, go for a walk in the woods, smell, feel, and be in that moment and focus on just being there. A lot of times with technology, we're focusing on other people's lives. We're really overstimulated. So take a time to do something that is just away from any kind of screen. Technology is amazing. You have so many resources online, but it's good to take a step back, maybe meditate, try flotation therapy to try to reduce the overstimulation that we are getting that can eventually kind of stress you out without you knowing. And not all technology is bad. It's really just the usage time That's concerning in the way that we are spending hours and hours kind of mindlessly switching from app to app, looking at social media, being engulfed in things that don't really matter that much when we could be doing something more productive, and we're just totally blind to it at this point. Pinterest is a personal favorite of mine. It's a very creative app where there's so many ideas, whether it's like building, cooking, crafts, home decor. You can find something for any kind of hobby or interest on there, and I always feel motivated and inspired when I look on there. Eat well for good, healthy, sustainable energy levels, and also try to get your body moving. If you're not like a heavy workout person, just try to get that body moving 1 to 2 times a week. I found that that boosts my energy levels, gets me out of a rut, and if anything, just take the time to stretch. That wakes up my body so much and kind of loosens me up, and I don't feel like I just want to curl back up into a ball and go to bed. Another great tip that I still work on every day of my life is to not worry what other people think. There is so much time spent in my mind where I am worrying, like if I'm doing something that maybe someone doesn't like. That doesn't really matter that much. The people that are the closest to you obviously matter, and their opinions do matter, but the one thing that matters the most is your own opinion of yourself. So really just try to not really focus on what other people think of you, what you're doing with your life. Don't be so overly concerned with other people and what they're doing with their lives, which we can do when we look at social media and everyone's lives, and get kind of down on ourselves because our lives don't seem so great compared to it. But remember, those are just the highlights. Try to focus on your own life, your own self, the moment right now, and you can have dreams and aspirations, of course, but don't stress yourself out over stupid stuff. A lot of the times I can feel really different and secluded, and in those times that's when I have to really self-reflect a lot and look in on myself and say, this is just who I am. I'm sometimes surrounded by, you know, being a 26-year-old girl, you have a lot of people in their 20s who are kind of just like partying on their time off, and they just want to drink and go out and have fun, and that's what they enjoy, and I've never been able to enjoy that. I've never done drugs, never smoked, never drank. So I don't have that recreational side to me, so I kind of have to find or connect with my friends who do like doing the same things as me, because you can kind of go out and do something out of the ordinary once in a while, but it's not going to be your thing. You're not going to do it all the time. So I get down on myself and kind of compare myself to other people and say, should I be more normal and be out with all these people on a Friday night instead of reading a book and cleaning my house and kind of just like thinking of video ideas or writing? But you can just, every person is their own person, and whatever makes you happy is what makes you happy. Like, you do what you want in your own time. It's really just about environment and perspective and just knowing who you are. And my last tip for self-motivation is to throw on a podcast or throw on a YouTube video with a motivational YouTuber talking to you. You can do this as you're getting ready, whenever you want. I like to put a video on when I'm getting ready, and their motivation kind of seeps into me, and then it kind of boosts my self-motivation. I guess you wouldn't really call it self-motivation if you got it from someone else. I don't really know, but it's a tool to use on your own to stay motivated. I hope you like this video. It's a little different. I say that in every video that I talk about something, and I feel like I'm sorry. If you liked it and you want to see more like this, give this video a thumbs up. Press the notification bell down below so you don't miss a single video from me. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and leave a comment down below with some of your self-motivation tools and share them with others. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.